in there, you mentioned something about Max Scherzer, and I think that's a perfect segue to what
Yeah.
happened yesterday out at Chavez Ravine. Max Scherzer was through 3 innings scoreless against the Dodgers, got out of a good jam. When we come back from commercial, and he's been ejected. So the story goes that after the second inning, he's coming off the mound, and the umpire Phil Cozy, I think it's Phil Cozy, right? So it's the right name.
Because yeah,
Yeah, Phil Cozy.
sounds right.
He rubs his hand up and he's like, it's too sticky, right? The rosin and sweat that you put on your hand is too sticky. Sure, he's like, okay. He goes down, he washes his hands with alcohol to get the substance off. And there's literally an MLB official washing him. He comes back out after the third inning, and to the third inning, because he makes him change his glove, goes out to the fourth, and he gets ejected for his stuff being too sticky. After the game, he's basically like, I'm not stupid. I know I'm going to get checked. Obviously, I wasn't cheating in the first place. I was using a legal substance. And if I know I'm going to be searched under this fine tooth comb, I'm evidently not going to do it the next inning. And he gets ejected for using rosin and sweat. What do you think about that?
So we talked about it the other day with Domingo Herman, and I think they have the right to eject him if they find it too sticky. But again, there is some some leniency you got to look right. Scherzer, you watched him with alcohol, and he's like it's sweat and rosin, sweat and rosin. He said, "I swear on my kid's life, I'm not doing anything. I'm not using anything. It's sweat and rosin." He said it over and over again. And I was watching the clip, and he's like, "Don't do it, don't do it." And then the guy just tossed him. And he's like, "Oh my god." But I don't know. I'm a Scherzer guy, so I'm gonna be a little biased against it. But I don't know if it was the right move. But for what I said based on Domingo Herman last week, I think it was the move they had to do. But on the same token, they said it was the stickiest. I think it was Phil Cuzzy said it was the stickiest he's ever felt a hand be since they've been doing checks. It was one of the umpires said that. And Phil Cuzzy and Phil Cuzzy's staff has ejected 4 batters for sticky stuff. Um, and Phil Cuzzy has ejected 3 of them himself. Um, so I don't know if it was the right move. Um, but I think there's gotta be I don't know, you gotta look at it and you gotta think he's not stupid. He's a how many years he's been playing? Like 20 years at this point.
15,
He
16.
knows something like that. But he knows not to be an idiot.
Yeah.
He's a 2 time Cy Young, multiple no hitters, like 3 time Cy Young, sorry.
Yeah.
Um
But this guy is a Hall of Famer. He's
yeah,
not going to risk his whole reputation on using sticky stuff in a game on April 19th.
yeah. He's gonna fight it. I don't think he's gonna roll over. He's not who Max Scherzer is. He's gonna fight it, and hopefully they'll come back and they'll find something. But maybe the MLB wants to make an example of it and be like, we're not. It's yeah, it's been 2 years post when we first started this crackdown, but it's not. It's not over. They might make it try and make an example out of Scherzer, which would be stupid.
Yeah.
But I think the ejection was warranted. I don't think he deserves a 10-day suspension. That's how I'm going to put it. Okay. I think the ejection was warranted. You were warned. He still finds it sticky. Yeah, it was legal, but you get ejected because you know what? He talked to you once about your hand. He talked to you a second time about your glove, and then he got you again on your hand. Was it legal? Most likely, but you got caught 3 different times with whatever it was, and you're tossed from the game. Do I think he should be suspended? No, not at all.
I mean, I'm right there with you, man. I think the whole situation was handled quite poorly. And so if the testing comes back, something has to be done to Phil Cozy for his actions. But then again, the
Yeah,
umpires are going to be tentative to check if they are punished for this.